Welcome to another video. This presentation came up from the fact that most videos out there are more like clickbait, and this is a demo made of my own research on how to make money with AI. So the goal here is to provide you with an actual plan, results from my research, something that is realistic and more visible. If this resonates with you, please stay to the end of the video and make sure you have your pen and paper ready. So let's get started. Why should you watch this presentation? Or why should you even stay to the end of this video? Those are great questions if you're asking yourself. Now you feel like you should be doing something with the current AI or wave trend, but don't know what exactly to do, which is a kind of space I'm in at the moment. You should definitely watch the whole presentation. If you're open to exploring new areas and you're tired of hearing the whole general online idea, which is do dropshipping, social media marketing, you should definitely stay to the end of the video. If you're curious about building an AI business, a solution or a product, something just to help you position yourself better in the whole AI trend, you should complete the presentation. If you're tired of the clickbait, make money with AI videos that are just trying to sell you a course or trying to sell you something or just trying to provide outright unrealistic ideas, then this is a good presentation to watch. If you'd like to build something valuable with AI and you're clueless on how to start. So these are like the major points on why this presentation was made. Data is a good indicator of what it is you're saying backed by fact. Yes, some data just to have an idea of the market value of the AI space in general. From markets and markets, the AI market size was valued at this 150 billion and is expected to grow at 36.8%. The revenue forecast is for 2030 is projected to reach this. And Bloomberg also made some announcements in June saying the generative AI is to become $1 trillion market by 2032. The major point here is simply that the space has a great future market value and is worth investing some time into to build the required skill set or provide services around the space. This will help you position better and have some value to provide in this growing market. Let's work on our mindset a little before I go into other details. So it's also good to approach this with a mindset. Let's be sure we are on the same page regarding our mindset. First thing is patience and persistence. It's going to take some time and it's going to require you to be patient. You also have to be persistent, which means you have to keep going even when you're faced with different challenges. Next will be the burning desire to learn what is required. Depending on what exactly it is you decide after completing the whole presentation, ensure that you have this desire to learn, to keep on learning, and you'll do what it takes just for you to develop the necessary skill sets required. This is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It will take some time. So basically, because you saw the data in the previous slide about the booming AI market, this is not just a way for you to build or do something in a month or two and think you'll start making like $10,000 a month or $20,000 a month. This is not something just to start making countless money. It is something that since you're going to be building something valuable, it will definitely take some time. Be willing to suck at it, knowing there is room for improvement. And this is because for people that are not even in a field, they are coming from a totally new field or a totally new headspace, and the AI space is something totally new to them. Be willing to suck at it and always have it at the back of your mind that there is room for improvement, because if you suck at it now, 2-3 months from now or 6 months from now, you'll definitely be better if you stick to it. The last, which is quite an important point, is stop thinking money, start thinking how can I provide substantial value to the marketplace, because that's what money is, an exchange of value. The more valuable you are, the more money you make, the more value you can provide, the more money you can get. So you start asking yourself questions. So in the whole AI market space, how can I provide substantial value? Thank you for making it this far. If you found the previous slides helpful, please like, comment, and if you're interested in the AI trend generally, you can also subscribe. This will be a quick demo and overview of the AI marketplace from my perspective and different opportunities available. This is a visual representation of the different areas from my research of where there are great opportunities in the AI space, and we'll be going through like a deep dive in each of these areas, but this is more like a big picture overview. And this symbol means like you can build a solution within a solution within a solution. So if there's a market fit or a marketplace like this, it means within that space, there's also chances for another solution within that, like that. So let's start from the bottom up, then we would go through the whole thing, giving like an overview. So looking at the one at the bottom, this is the infrastructure model market. This is for the big tech companies, or this is for companies which have the resources. This is what's powering most of the whole AI flow. This is at the roots. This is what's holding up a lot of the things that most other use cases are going to be built upon. I just call this the model market. This is the infrastructure. This is like the resources we need exactly to build things up on. And some of the players in this space is the OpenAI, Google, Amazon. Now at this level, data is really important because it's the data that is being inputted into the model, and the model keeps getting better with a bit of little fine tuning. So at this pace, what is important is how can we get more data and how can we make our model better. And currently the player or the team or company with the best model sort of have or gets a great chunk of the market. So if it's OpenAI, currently is leading the market with a very great model, and they have high amount of users compared to the rest, and OpenAI is partnering with Microsoft. So this is it for this layer. This layer data is really important. Moving up in the layer, we have these two places. Now this is like a platform and this is an API. So the players or the creators here need a way for end users to be able to interact with their model. One way which that happens is having a platform or like a web application, which is the popular ChatGPT. Another way is to expose API. Now the goal here is the more users utilize or the more users try and interact with the model, the more the model sort of improves on how best to provide solutions. And in some cases, users provide data through uploading files, uploading different things. So these are two ways the players here sort of expose this model that has been built over months or years to do it for a way the end users can interact with. And this comes in form of this and this. Going up a little in this layer is how to interact with what has been built. And this is what we call prompts. Prompts are just like a way of framing your questions such that you can get the best use of the model and you can get the best possible answers from the whole AI stuff. And this is one opportunity right here. So since you are going to be writing prompts, and these prompts can either be used directly with the platforms like ChatGPT, or this prompt can be utilized within an API that has been exposed, or the code itself. You can as well see that there is an opportunity right here, and this has brought things like templates, selling prompt templates. You can become a prompt expert. There is also a marketplace where people will sell prompt templates and sell to users. And this is one good opportunity right there for the whole providing like a value. So you could specifically focus on this, become a prompt expert, start selling your services on some gigs app like Fiverr or something, or you could start building templates and selling. There's also still more opportunities. You could teach people how to be better at prompting. Moving up a little will be the next opportunity. Now the next opportunity here is the tooling opportunity. Since we have the model and the models can be exposed through an API, this provides an opportunity to integrate with this API and build different tools. The different opportunities that are available in tools are tool to tool. You can build a tool to help with other tools. So you can build a tool for a tool. So if there's a specific tool that does something and there is like a bug or something which is not really functioning with that tool, you can sort of build like a utility tool to help other tools. You can build a tool directly for end users. These are AI tools, which are some of the things you can see, like no code tools, different. There are not names coming to my head, but tools can be built that direct end users can definitely utilize. You can build maybe PDF reader, an AI PDF reader, which is just a tool that helps you interact with your PDF. This is another opportunity you can focus on. Now you can build a tool for management, meaning you can build a tool that manage other tools, or you can build like a complete orchestrator tool. So this tool makes it easy for you to do a lot of things with a lot of tools, and it sort of brings everything into one place. You can also build tools for developers or creators. So since developers are trying to build tools for end users, you can build a tool to sort of make their job easier. Maybe you can abstract a particular integration, and if they would like to do that integration, they can just directly use your stuff. So these are different opportunities in the tooling space, and this symbol here is saying, if for instance you build a tool within that tool, there might be another opportunity for another tool to exist within your tool. And within that is also, so the circular circles, meaning like there's opportunity within opportunity within opportunity. So from your tool, there's an opportunity to educate people about that tool. And within that, there is also an opportunity to build something inside your tool. This is usually seen in communities where if people are looking forward to having a feature, but the tooling company is a bit slow, someone can go ahead to build that, and that becomes like another product for that person. So there are obviously more opportunities, but these are the ones that I could come up with from my research, and they are like ones you can also look into if you're trying to build something off the AI model. Next up, and the layer would be the use case opportunities or user-centric products. Now, this layer is majorly about building stuff for the proper users, which is like the public, building stuff they can actually use. And there are different categories I came up with. There's the conversational solutions. There's a specific user need solution. There are solutions that are specific to niches or industries. Some of the conversational solutions that are mainstream at the moment are like chatbots. There are also like voice solutions. There are image or video solutions. So these are like the different type of product or solutions that can be built in this area. But most of the things are a bit more conversational because like text is a big thing. The AIs at the moment are great with text. So we have a lot of chatbot solutions here and there. Specific user need solution. This is maybe something about a lot of users wishing a product existed. There's something that a lot of users which they can do with AI, but they haven't found a way to do so. That is what applies to specific user need. So if you're part of a community and you see a couple of people, say 20 to 30 people keep complaining about something that sounds more like a problem and they wish there was an AI-oriented solution to it, that's like a specific user need solution. Niche or industry-specific solutions, this is more like applying the context of the specific industry and driving solutions with AI, maybe building dashboards, utilizing AI to help with visualizations and forecasts. Same thing if you're in the e-commerce space, looking for ways to automate simple tasks that are a bit repetitive. And this also has the concentric circle, meaning that within this, you can have opportunity within opportunity. So in the finance space, you could focus on a specific part of finance. And in that same specific part, there could be another specific part. So the more specific it gets, the more valuable you get. Same thing for the e-commerce space. So at this space, the value here is to find out or try and see what are people wishing existed. You can listen, you can just do your research, or you can even just build for yourself. What is something you wish existed or something you wish that was driven by AI that you would use a lot? So you can build for yourself, then share it with the world. That's what it is at this layer. And businesses can be built out of this. Products which end up becoming businesses can be built out of this. You can start providing service at this level. This is one way to provide valuable service at this level. Moving up is the education. So at this space, this is like if you're pretty early in your career, or it doesn't really matter the age or whatever. It's just like education is one way. Maybe you want to become an AI engineer, you want to become an AI researcher. You can get educated, meaning go to school specifically to study this. Or if you don't want to go through the school route, you could start watching things online. But to become an AI researcher, you would definitely have to maybe study like up to the PhD level or something just to get there. So there's this part to you can build a career of the current AI. So in the next 4, 5, 6 years, you are well equipped with what you need to start producing groundbreaking results in the space. Also, you could start educating people. You could start learning more about the tools, creating educative tutorials, trying to teach people about the different parts in AI. You could talk about different solutions, different tools. You could be an educator for prompts. You could be an educator for building financial solutions with AI. You could become a consultant. So these are like the different opportunities that are available, and these are Depending on what you select, you can pick one and definitely start building your skill set to become valuable or to provide value in the space. This is not like a way to say these are the only things that exist, but based off my research, this is what I found. Obviously, there will be more stuff that I might have missed. And just to walk you through the whole view is this use case, you can build your product or you can build something here, building off the tools that already exist. Then you can build your end product, sell to your users. You can start agencies, you can start businesses utilizing these tools. Also, if your developer experience, meaning you have the technical skills, you could build your own products directly integrating with the API Expose. So you could build product directly integration with the Expose API. That's if you have the technical skills required. You could build your own custom solutions based on your user requirements, or you could build off tools that currently exist, prompt opportunities, and there are also different things, meaning you could also start teaching people about how best to utilize this platform. And from that, you become well equipped, spread to other platforms, and you have valuable information out there. So this is like an overview of the different areas and the different places you can provide value and build something tangible in the marketplace with AI. That's it for the demo. I hope you found some helpful tips, providing you an overview with the different areas that are available for you to provide value. Next are some action steps. So now that you have an idea of the market and the different niches or the different opportunities available in the market, the next thing is to talk about the action step, like a basic plan you could use to get started with. So from the previous slide, pick an area and focus. Now this is very important. You don't want to be jumping from layer to layer. You don't want to be going from the tool today and the following day you are in the upper layer. You just want to pick a particular area and focus. Most importantly, when you do this, you should be flexible and be able to pivot but still remain within that layer. It's actually important because you might have challenges, you might have some setbacks, and it's very important you remain flexible and adapt. Stick with it for at least 2 years. Very, very important, because you're trying to build something tangible and it will take time. 2 years is a good time to either know that, hey, this, I gave it my best and it's not really for me, or this is not working. So sticking with it for at least 2 years is an indicator that you were patient and you persisted enough. Now have a plan. Now a plan could just be, okay, you could start with yourself. What is a simple solution I would like to have with AI? Maybe you want an AI tool that can help you plan notes, something just specific, something simple. Make sure it's simple and specific. You could start with yourself if you don't have any ideas off the top of your mind, or just spend a day or two observing things you wish existed with AI. Write like 5 ideas down, pick the simplest and brutally execute. It will be good to have a timeline on how long it will take for you to complete this, so you just don't spend an extremely long time building something that you would end up dumping. Honest and diligent work. Be honest with yourself, ensure you're doing this diligently. It's going to be very difficult in the beginning, but the goal here is to do it every day. So it is difficult, but it gets easier, and the best way it gets easier is by doing it every day. Join a community. Now you could join Discord community, you could join communities on Reddit. There are different communities out there. You could just Google AI communities and join the ones that resonates best with you. For resources, be sure to check the description below. In this video, there will be some helpful resources that you can refer to and can help you provide simple context on how best to move forward. If you found this helpful, please like, subscribe, do drop some comments on maybe things you might want to see next, or if you have some questions, you could definitely drop that in the comments and share with other people who are interested in building something amazing.